Hello, this is Elson. Welcome back to this play-by-email Vs Jochenheiden. Now we'll be watching the combat replay for December 16th, 1941. Now, I didn't actually put a strategy game throughout this turn because I've been super busy the last few days. My roommates have left for Europe, so just left me and my dog. So he's getting adjusted to a new schedule, and I'm adjusting to a new schedule since I have to be the one that always takes care of him. So I am waking up a little bit earlier, taking him for a walk in that. So until I get this adjusted, it might just be combat replays for a couple turns, or I'll do the best I possibly can to get them all out for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we're not really expecting much for this turn. Maybe a combat in the north if I can, if the troops don't get out of the hex in time. We stood down our attack on our sweeps over Rangoon to give our guys some rest. They were getting some high fatigue. We'll get some more zeros in there and that. Other than that, that should be it. I think next turn, oh, that's going to hurt. I sort of hate that mechanic. So, all right. So apparently Manila has now flipped to our control, which sucks because Manila relies on a garrison. I have no way to get a garrison there. So we're going to be losing points and disruption for that. So how that flips to my control, considering he has more AV in the Philippines than I do, is just stupid. So RL64 is getting back on the board here. So with a taking a shot at the AK Talun. So that is good. Yeah, she's gonna go down. Yep. AK Talun. Alright, that looks like it's going to be it for the night phase. So this unloading supply at Sinkawan. Trying to get that one AK completely unloaded before she burns up. We have a... fuck, that AG would have been nice. AG bridge. I5 took a shot at her coming out of Los Angeles. I can't tell if that's going in or out. Alright, so we're going to skip through these sightings. Submarine sightings. So these are the guys that we're trying to catch. We got a division, and we'll probably get a tank regiment or two into that hex this turn. So we bomb the hell out of them like we have been, and see if we can actually caught him in time. All right, so we got about 64 bombers going in. So destroyed one, 26 disabled. Trying to slow these guys down. Not slow these guys down. Well, slow them down, I guess, but trying to really just destroy them. Trying to get as many of these guys killed before they cut the railroad line again. Really? Damaged one? Interesting. $59. Not destroying much, but any disabled requires more supply for them, and then that just kind of leaves it open for us. Man, the music in this game is just so loud. Like, if you have it on 1, it doesn't play at all. You put it on 2, and it's really, really loud. So, I think I'm just going to have to turn it off completely. Only reason it's on is because I've actually been turning on to listen to it while I do turns, because I stream the turns on Twitch, and if I listen to other music, I get hit for copyright. So I don't have much of a choice. So yeah, these are all fake reports. They do see pretty good detection. So he's got some Catalinas. Hopefully we shoot a couple of those guys down. I forgot to change those guys. Do a little more damage to train shot, keep them from building some forts, but I definitely don't want to be bombing that without having a sweeps go in first, so need to pay attention to that. Bomb these guys before we do an attack this turn by the Naval Guard. That's 9 AV he's not gonna have. Plus another, so 11 AV we disabled, so they'll take that. Slowly whittling these guys down. And the AK still no. Easy, buddy. Moving into the land attack phase. So our attack at Monado. Actually went pretty bad, it looks like. Well, we got the base force down. Garrison didn't do anything. Yeah, 35 to 21. Reduce the fortifications. That should fall next turn. I feel like. Morale experience. Terrain he's got. We took 69 casualties, 6 disabled, 7 disabled, but we got a lot more than he does. Alright, attack at Sinkoang. This should go in our favor. We got about 70 AV versus 22. Five to 1, but we did do a lot of damage, it doesn't look like. But we do get capture it, so we'll take that. Retreating towards Sambis. 5 to 164 to latch. Ah, he was trying to move out. Interesting. And we only took 11 casualties. Oh yeah, that's good. So we did more damage than I thought we did. 20 combat squads destroyed. We'll take that. Alright, Sinkoang. Again, he's got about 30 AV versus our 120, but he's got a little bit stronger terrain here. I'm hoping we can manage to do this one. Sarawak force has been completely leveled. Oh yeah, we should take this. Yep, capture Kuching. Very nice. Sarawak force has retreated. And the 215 retreats. The base force retreats. Okay, so everything went to Sambis. Almost no casualties on our end, and quite a bit destroyed on his end. We'll take those. Alright, our Naval Guard, apparently he either didn't have a lot of AV, or our bombing was a lot more effective than I thought it was. 31 to 1, oh yeah. And they surrender. Alright, so that's one less unit we have to worry about. In Malaysia, looks like 415, so about 28, 29, yeah, not bad. We'll take those squads. Alright, that's going to be it for the turn. So lots of subs, lots of subs around the home islands here, so definitely got to make a push on the Aleutians at some point. We got to push his subs back to at least Midway as their closest port of call. But we are seeing our subs are in place. The first turn that they're in place around LA, they find something. We just missed. Look, Garrison from Loy Lang. I know I'm trying. Alright, so lots of subs out here. Let's take a look at the intelligence report. So aircraft losses this turn were 1 to 2. We lost a Lily, and a Babs. He lost a Lodestar. Alright, that's about it. Ground forces, we're at the 855 points for only 6 of our own. We're claiming 87 ships sank for 521. We've lost 4 ships. Last turn we managed to get the Talon, which was another 5-point British ship. Okay, that was pretty much it. Alright, so I-7 DD moving southwest and moving west. Alright, so what we'll probably do is we'll move this guy this way. We will pull these guys back 6 hexes. Right smack dab in the middle of our... Okay, I need to change this. We'll probably pull these guys back. All 3 of these, we'll pull them back 6 inches. Or 6 hexes. And hopefully get Glenn sub spotted that one, but didn't attack. And you're a Glenn? Oh, okay. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get another attack in this turn. If we don't, then we'll put them back into their wall of thing. So no matter what path he takes out of Los Angeles or San Diego, he'll get hit. We have early spotters on Seattle and San Francisco to see if he starts transporting stuff out of those, and then we can kind of move our subs up the coast as we need. Still showing a lot of forces, including AP and a CA at Luganville. Showing just one ship at that, and not seeing really anything in this area yet. But we're getting ready to add another sub 2. Kind of like to put one there, and then one down here. Probably add a few more subs. I think I'm returning all these to port, so we'll add a few more subs to the picket line. And then, as you can tell, oh, he's got 2 at 2. And unfortunately, it's the Kitty Patai he does have cover on, so... Yep. So just that one, that's all he's got really cover on. So he's got one of tent 1 in there. So we'll probably put you there. And then we'll continue with these guys. You're going to continue heading north, and you're heading down to put swaps. Oh, nice. All right. Speaking of sub, we'll probably just send you out, and we'll reinforce the picket lines south here. Not seeing anything around Java. We did pull back our force, Ambon invasion force last turn. We're gonna. I want to take Monado before that because I want to be able to give long range cover. That was the whole reason to take Monado. We'll probably load up forces for Ternate was this force, I believe. Yep. And we'll probably upload up a couple other forces or any other forces we can get. We'll pick up these guys and then we'll kind of start pushing out at the same time as we do Monado. Our first ship. So 21 div will be pulling in next turn to the turn after. There's second div. And then fourth and, yep, 33rd. So once we get those guys all into place, we're resizing these still a couple turns. That'll be our Palembang invasion. Once we do Palembang, we'll drop off 2 divisions plus a Kaljidi, which will go take Batavia, and we'll start encircling and cutting off Mandaneg, and then we're going to drop off 2 divisions at either Chichopo or Semmering. I'm not sure. Either one of these 2, and those will be the Sarabeja force. With the cover under Mini Kadipatai. Meanwhile, we should take Singapore next turn. These guys are continuing to push in towards Tamela. We got the Imperial Guards Division pushing towards a low star. And we're just going to start cleaning up Malaysia. We're building up the airfields. 29, 14, 33. We're building up the airfields in Thailand. We have, forces on the way to Mulmain. We get our subs are getting ready to start taking in positions on that. We are 1 turn away from getting these guys to Phnom Penh. 1 turn to pack up, 2 turns to pack up, 3 days. Probably a week out before we'll have torpedoes at Bangkok, and then that gives us a week of continuing to beat down his fighter force. Though right now his fighter force just keeps building up. So, we're going to see what we can do. But I'm going to also start moving some more recon into the area as well. We want to start reconning farther up and seeing what we've got in China. Again, we're just trying to cut off some of these forces, get them back. We're going to go ahead and start moving some forces. Yep, so they moved them all here, which means we're going to wait a little bit. 13th Division. Yeah, we're going to wait on some reinforcements. 32nd Division here, yeah, okay. But we're waiting for some reinforcements to get here before we move into Nanyang. That's a lot of troops, 185,000 troops. I do not want to be moving single divisions into here. Put at least 4 or 5 divisions into Nanyang, or he can pull back. Meanwhile, it looks like these guys are staying here, unfortunately. 37th Division, they'll be there next turn. So next turn, we'll be able to make an attack and start trying to push these guys out as well. And then we should be able to rebuild. Yep, 26th Div, so we can move that out. So it looks like we will be able to capture some of these forces. And then we'll put in an attack at Nanyang. If we'll stay there, I'm fine with this. If he wants to fight me in clear terrain, even with forts, I will take that all day. But if I don't know, yeah, so we'll see. Tank regiment. Tank regiment. What we got? Just those 2 tank regiments. Here we got 2 tank regiments, an armored car regiment, plus 2 more tank regiments. I think the next couple tank units that we buy out will be going to the south, which we should. No, I think it's 150. It's our tank. 13th tank. How much are you going to cost us? 108. Okay, yeah. So we should be able to buy one out this turn and then another one next turn. And then we'll send those into the area to reinforce the south push. Because right now we're going to try to do we're doing a pincer movement and try to get around behind these guys. Is our goal. I have not seen anything here. So, but we are moving forces that way. Other than that, that's our plan right now. That's how we're going. So this really fucking sucks because now there's no way for me to get a garrison here anytime soon. So that means this industry, the repair shipyard, resources, and all that's going to start fucking taking damage and doing victory points damage to me, which is annoying. There's no reason for this to fucking flip to me. With all his troops he's got, compared to how many troops I have 10,000 strength. Troops. He's got fucking 90,000 here, and somehow behind his line this flips to me. That's so stupid. Like, this flipping to me makes sense. This flipping to me makes sense. This flipping to me makes sense. Not Manila. So that's gonna be annoying, but what can you do? All right, guys, I will catch you all later.